I want to talk about a certain situation that's going on, because I think that, I know that a lot of times, a lot of foreign policy, situations aren't on America's radar. I think that's why they're able to pull off the whole Ukraine-Russia thing. And because it's so over there and we're over here. And that's why we tend, as Americans, as voters, to pay attention to more domestic issues rather than foreign policy. But I think now we understand, especially since the infrastructure in the United States is falling apart, especially since the homeless number continues to grow, especially since there seems to be no manufacturing coming back to the United States. We don't make anything. We don't fix anything. And what are we going to unionize? Postmates and DoorDash and all that. We have a lot of problems, but we understand a lot of those problems are because we invest so much of our money into foreign policy. And it's also, I think it's the humane thing to do is to pay attention to what's going on. Right now, there's a situation that's going on in Haiti. And Haiti is one of those countries that's constantly been United States puppet, where we have always removed anybody of power that doesn't go along with our plan. Just recently, the Haitian president was killed, and a lot of people suspect that he was exited stage left because he wasn't going along with a lot of things when it came to United States foreign policy apparatus. So the talk has been that there's a lot of gangs in Haiti that need to be removed. There have been from what I heard, Canadian ships that have been circling the island. The West seems to be ramping up again and getting ready to go back in there. And listen, we've removed presidents from Haiti before we haven't liked, including just the Marines showing up, grabbing the president and shipping him out of town. Almost like what we did to Manuel Zelaya in Honduras when we didn't like him. So it's hard. It's a hard kind of complicated situation, but we got to pay attention to it. And this says it all right here. A gang truth offers light for Haiti. Now, there are several gangs in Haiti. Yes, some are good, some are bad. When they say gangs, there are people who kind of protect their neighborhoods, because it seems like the West has always been kind of putting fuel on the fire, funding gangs over there that will cause problems to make it look like it's so unstable that the West has no choice but to go in there and change things. So what we have is a gang truce over there, and this is something where the Haitians are kind of seeing what's going on in Africa, and they're saying, you know what, we don't want the West to come in here. So we have to form some kind of truce amongst each other so the West doesn't come in there. U.S. Embassy in Haiti, citizens to leave country as soon as possible. So now bells and alarms should be going off in our heads, because what's that mean? It means if they're signaling to people to leave, they're going to use their media apparatus to tell everybody that it's unstable in Haiti, that there are innocent civilians dying because the gangs are out of control. We had to tell everybody to leave the country. All the U.S. members have to leave the embassy and whatnot, because things are so bad that we're going to have to go in. The U.S. Embassy in Haiti on Wednesday urged citizens, and this is like about a week and a half ago Wednesday, urged citizens in the Caribbean country to leave as soon as possible, citing security and infrastructure challenges as escalating violence has left thousands displaced and sent homicides soaring. U.S. citizens in Haiti should depart Haiti as soon as possible via commercial or private transport, the embassy said in a statement urging extreme caution. So, ladies and gentlemen, the bells, the alarms should be going off. We've seen this before. It's the same playbook. The United States media apparatus is going to paint a picture that things are so bad in Haiti that if the West doesn't go in there, if they don't put troops on the ground, if they don't remove the leadership, if they don't crush the gangs, and they'll conflate what a gang is, right? They'll say they're just murder death squads of sort. They won't say that a lot of these gangs are just like citizens of certain neighborhoods protecting what's going on. And this gang's coming together, this kind of like mentality where Haitians are saying, hey man, I don't care. We might have been mortal enemies for quite some time, but if we don't pull it together, guess who's coming in here? Guess who's coming in to rape our resources like always? It's the West. And they've done it for so long. And I've heard from people, I have many friends who go down there. I got my two Dans, Danny Shaw and Dan Cohen, who talk about what's going in Haiti. He was just there last week. Listen to what Dan Cohen has to say.
Hey everyone, Dan Cohen here. I am in Haiti, and I want to take a minute to address the statement by the U.S. Embassy that it put out today saying that all Americans should leave the country, get on the first flight out. I regard this as a political statement of the U.S. trying to justify its plans for military intervention, which it's going to put to a vote at the UN Security Council in the coming weeks. Now, you can see people are living relatively normal lives as they do their daily life here in Haiti. The situation is bad. People are poor. People are hungry. There are armed groups, some of which are criminal, some of which are not criminals, are self-defense, neighborhood self-defense groups. And those groups have been fighting for years, sometimes to the detriment of innocent bystanders, that's true. But those groups recently signed a peace treaty. They have a truce. Now that means a lot of areas have opened up, so people can get around Haiti much easier to areas that were previously inaccessible and just too dangerous for them to go through. So actually, if anything, the situation is improving because of what Haitians are doing themselves, despite U.S. plans for intervention. So when the U.S. says everyone has to leave because suddenly now it's too dangerous, that's bogus. That's a lie. So we just went to I'm out here filming with Kim Ives of Haiti Liberté. We're doing a piece for Redacted, where I'm a correspondent, and you're not only going to see what the fruit of this truce, but you're going to see that neighborhoods are actually being rebuilt that were destroyed in the fighting in previous years, that schools will be opening, which is very important for Haitian society and Haitian culture and for the functioning of the country. So, you can see all kinds of people out here there's police, there's people just out here living their lives. So, the idea that this place is just some warlike hellhole is a lie. So don't believe the hype.
They'll tell you that Haiti is poor. They'll tell you that Haiti can't walk on its own. They'll tell you that Haiti needs our help. But the truth is that there's resources, an abundant amount of resources. Haiti is actually rich, but the West wants those resources just the way they want the resources in Africa. And that's what's going on. They're signaling to you what they're going to do. It's the same playbook all the time. I got another really quick clip from African Stream that's going to give you a little insight to what's going on. Because right now, there's Western companies inside the north parts of Haiti that are mining, extracting all the resources for pennies on the dollar, and which the Haitian people are not going to see the benefits of. Same thing we're seeing with these French colonies in Africa, we see in Haiti with the Western colonies, mainly America. The Global Clinton Initiative Foundation, all up in Haiti over there.
Haiti has an extraterrestrial material that is found nowhere else in the world except South Africa, and it's the purest in Haiti. 65 million years ago, an asteroid landed in this space. Mm-hmm. We have an asteroid mountain in different places. It's the remain of this asteroid that is so heat resistant that they use for spacecrafts. 1 ton of Haiti's iridium is worth $45 billion. We have mountains of it. So what the UN occupation is that they put soldiers and private military contractors in UN uniforms. They're everywhere in Haiti, digging out the mountains. Since 1986, with the fall of Duvalier, the US military has been taking out Haiti's iridium. They say we have 20 billion worth of gold, 8 billion worth of copper, 120 billion worth of oil, and this iridium, we have mountains of it.
So there it is. It's not about destabilization. It's not about the Haitians not getting along. It's not about the fact that we have to go in there because we want to be the peacekeepers. We've removed their president before when he doesn't play ball. We've been doing it for quite some time and keeping this country, Haiti, as poor as can be, destabilized as can be, just like they did in the Congo, so they can extract all their resources. Because the United States is a fascist country run by corporations. And that's what's going on right now. And we need to speak up about this and say something about this because that's what they want to do. They want those resources. And they're going to keep the Haitian people sick, dying, and underdeveloped so they can constantly do it until they get all those minerals that are needed for the fourth industrial revolution. Steph, do you have anything to say about
this? It just seems like it's our history of our country that we see the possibilities of wealth, and we need to extract it to make America better and spread democracy.
Spread that democracy.
Hey, come see us on tour. We're going to be in Tampa, Boca Raton, Orlando, Dallas, Houston, San Diego, Bloomington, Illinois, Indianapolis, and Levittown, New York. Wow, that's a lot of dates. See you there.